Welcome back to the boudoir, baby. This is where we do random shit and have a whole lot of fun. Let's connect over on the Tickety Talk. I am just lovely. Like, comment, and subscribe.
What it do, boo? It is your girl, Just Lovely, and welcome to the boudoir, baby. Now, listen, honey. Today, I woke up with something on my mind. I woke up and did the usual. You know, you got to relieve yourself, wash your hands, your face, and brush your motherfucking teeth. Oops, I said I wasn't gonna cuss in the first 15 minutes of this video, right? Yeah, but that's what you have to do. I came back into my bedroom and I made my bed and I said, well, let's see who's on the boob tube, and that is YouTube. Y'all know a long time ago, the boob tube used to be the TV. But I said, let me go see what's on the boob tube. So I had went and opened up YouTube and I saw that Pizarro was live. Um, Ronnie Q was over with. She had already did her daily. And I was like, okay, well, let me just watch Pizarro. As I was laying there watching Pizarro Child, my stomach was like, and then I was like, what do I want to eat? I want me some pancakes, some beef Johnsonville sausage links, and some extra egg. I mean, some extra cheese and eggs. Y'all, I don't like eggs. It gotta have some cheese and some syrup in order for me to eat some eggs. And I also have to have at least a piece of my pancake with the egg. But that's another thing, child. So I said, well, let me call my brother. So I called my brother. I said, hey, before you leave today, can we go on and go up to the Walmart because I want me some pancakes? He said, all right, go ahead on and start getting ready. I said, baby, I've been ready. What you talking about? I've been ready. He said, all right then, let me get up and take my shower then. I said, okay, cool. So, I went all the way ready. Child, I went in there and jumped in that damn shower so quick. I had already laid out what I wanted to wear today. And I jumped in my clothes I wanted to wear today. I put on me some wedge heeled sandals that matched the little dress that I wanted to wear. Because now we up in the mid 70s. So I knew that would be comfortable for me to wear on my little outing up to the Walmart. So, I greased up these legs and arms and I had said, well, what kind of fragrance do I want to wear today? And baby, I reached for that damn Tom Ford Velvet Orchid. The Velvet Orchid. That one right there, that one right there smell real good. So I'm walking through Walmart, and I just so happen to, glance over and see somebody checking a bitch out. I'm like, he worked for FedEx. He probably drive one of them damn trucks. Cause it's a FedEx across the street from the Walmart. I live like basically up the street is a lot of shopping areas. Except we ain't got Target. But that's beside the point. So I'm just going through. Usually my network in Walmart is I already know what I got on mine for dinner. I know what I'm going in there to get. I said I wanted to make me some hamburgers for dinner. I went and grabbed me some hamburger buns, an onion, grabbed me about three big old russet potatoes because I might make some French fries or something, or potato wedges, something like that to go along with the hamburgers and cheese and onions. And oh, girl, no hamburgers be fine. So I'm reaching, I'm going on, getting all my little stuff, getting all my little stuff. Fine, I get to the back, I get my paper plates, my forks. go get me a little thing of eggs, and I'm headed back to the register. This all of 10 minutes. I'm ready. I'm getting in line, and here come Mr. FedEx. You know, I could pay for that if you want me to. And I'm like, no, 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 I got it. Thank you very much, though. I got it. And so I don't rung up everything. Now, you want to do something, you could have rung up my shit. Because y'all know Walmart barely got cashiers. So I don't rung up everything. And I'm going in and I'm getting my card and shit out. And he just kind of pushed me out the way and stuck his card up in the shit and paid for my shit. It came up to like $26 or something. And then he was like, oh, put my phone number in your phone. And I was like, you know what? I have a piece of paper and a pen. I go ahead on and write it down and put it in my purse. Cause I don't want to get tied up, having somebody's damn phone number in my damn phone. And plus, I see these tactics that these men be making. They be trying to goddamn do little shit to try and make you feel like this is who they are. But that's just a motherfucking tactic. I done been through this shit before. I told y'all about the motherfucker who pumped the goddamn gas. But yes, y'all, I just wanted to get through that. I think we are right at 7 minutes. So let me get into the full shit. All right, so I woke up this morning and basically where I came in at, Pizarro was up on the panel by herself. And so I was reading the chat, and it kind of gave me an indication that somebody else had to been up there with her. So I had, read ball back, and I seen that it was the Miss O. And I'm like, oh, okay, so finally we finna get some answers to our questions. No, ma'am. We did not get no answers to our questions at all. Did we get any answers to our questions? It was the same old rigmarole. Oh no, I'm not a part of the game. And when you all speak of one another, you all never include me. Evidently, she must have been on a panel last night with Ness and old girl. What's her name? Hey Felicia, how you doing today, girl? What's that girl name? Oh, Uppity. Yeah, Uppity. And she must have been on the panel with her because from what I could hear, it was some things going on the panel that Pizarro didn't, she didn't like or whatever. But in the end, come to find out, Pizarro was just kind of, feeling some kind of way because we supposed to be having a conversation so that we can air out these grievances that you have. And basically, the grievances is that she don't feel included. She's not a part of the clique. You know what I'm saying? And this has been going on for weeks because, she might say it, but she said in a jokingly manner, not so much jokingly, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, the Miss O, it does come off as whiny, bitchy, and I want you to pick me. What about me? Why am I not included? What about me? Yeah, girl, it sound like pick me. I'm up there like, oh, this is why she mad. Girl, we been knew this. And Pizarro is like, well, we love you. I mean, Lady Nika yesterday, she said, we love you. We include you. But I don't think that you guys are giving her enough. I don't think you guys are giving her enough of what she needs to feel like she's a part of the game. She's a part of the game. Although majority of your people when she goes live, They go over there and watch her. So it's not as though she's not getting any kind of reparations. I'm gonna say reparations because I kind of got stuck. But it's not as if she's not being, given some of the same she might get up to like 100 and some odd people in her chat. So she's actually benefiting by hitting the panels. Now, do you also need for them to say, oh yeah, y'all bitches can't fuck with Lady Nika, y'all and Bree. Bree my best friend. Y'all, is that what you need? Do you need that? Cause right now I only got 4 people watching me, and I feel good about this shit. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. As long as I got something, five motherfuckers. As long as I'm not in here, and it don't even matter, cause it's been times where I've even been live and talking to my motherfucking self. But as long as I hit that end, end, and it's an upload, it turns to an upload and people comment and say, "Oh, nice replay. I really like this point, that point, this point you made." Hell, as long as I could communicate with my subscribers this way or the other way, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. But damn, y'all some hateful ass bitches. It dropped from 5 to 3, but I'm okay. But oh, and then she started talking about how I think she was talking about how she does not, get any type of the cash apps and the this and the that and the blah 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 blah. Well, I mean a lot of us don't. A lot of us don't. Am I upset about it? No. Hey, Diamond Princess. I'm not upset about it. I'm not. I've come to find out that, first of all, the content that I would generally bring to the channel is not B sector worthy, right? Now, I have had a lot to say about the things that's been going on over these past couple of days because it's been going on in some of the chats that I actually watch and follow. There are a lot of channels out there putting out content in the B sector. And unfortunately for them, and for me probably, they're not following me and vice versa. I'm not following their asses either. And basically it's a lot of shit that go on. Now lately I have been, I heard a lot of people talking about how Pizarro channel is changing and she is not, she's not getting the actual steam that she normally get. And last night, child, I was like, please, Pizarro, don't go back to this shit. Because I am not gonna lie, when I first started listening to the live and she was talking about the things that people were saying, and she was like, but what do I have to do with this? You're not going to get promoted unless you pay me. And blah, 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 blah. First of all, I ain't finna pay a motherfucker to promote my channel. Just because you promote me does not mean that the people that mention me to are going to actually come over here and look at my channel. Everybody is not for everybody. So I'm listening in, all of a sudden, this heat hit the link. And at first, I'm like, God damn, here we go with this bullshit right here. And for the most part, some of the things that this heat was saying, I definitely could relate to as a small content creator in a sector that does not appreciate my normal content. And I will be coming out with some of my normal content in the following weeks. I'm just working on it. I feel like when you're actually putting out real content, you have to actually plot and plan this out. So basically, I'm working on something that I'll be bringing to my channel. I know a lot of people may not you find enjoyment with it, but some may. I think that I was surprised when a few people reached out to me and talked to me about some things that I'm interested in. And they did say that I was one of the people that actually put them on and made them want to take advantage of this particular content as well. So yeah, I will be coming out with that in the weeks to come. I just need to pick up a few things off of Amazon, and I can set it up. I can set it up. But no, back to what I was saying. So basically, what this he was saying was that what make y'all want to invest or promote these Umar boys, and you still have channels in the B sector that does not get the traction, that does not have the audience, or all these people. You have these chats that have up in 800 people in their chats at one time, and I can go over to Miss Dolby per se, and she only have 30. Or I can go over to Just Lovely, and she only have two. She only have two people watching her. So why not dedicate some of your time and effort to get these people who are a part of the beef sector on the map, and that way everybody can enjoy content of the beef sector. Pizarro said, it's been times where we have done that and we have put people on to other people's channel. And the people went over there and they just wasn't they judge. And I get that too because like I just stated, I'm not everybody's pick. Everybody don't go for what I like. Hi J Don. Welcome to the channel. And I know that you're here all the motherfucking time. And I appreciate you for that, boo boo. But yeah, y'all, I'm like, I can see this Heat's point of view in the situation, and it can go both ways. Now, just because you give somebody information out and say, "Hey, y'all, go over and check out this person," because I've been over there a time or two, and they really do have some very great conversations, and I appreciate they how they are with their audience. They are very, they look down and they chat and they make sure that they shout out each person in they chat and make sure that they give they chat the time as while they're putting out the content. And basically you could go over there and you may love them too, and then, that first day or so, they might all huddle up over in this one particular chat and the numbers will increase. But over time, the numbers will definitely decrease if you're not a actual everyday content creator. I think that that's one of my biggest mistakes. I don't go live on a day-to-day basis. I do not hit panels. I do not, I interact in certain chats. I don't interact in all. And basically, I think that's my downfall. But then again, I don't always talk beef sector either. That's just me. So I can see it both ways. Then I listen to them to the point to where I go to sleep. It's almost, it's bedtime. I'm ready to go on and knock it out. And all I hear is what she call that motherfucker? You motherfucking Sam Monkey, I think. Something to that magnitude. And it was Shish Trish, child, both of their ass can hang it up. Shish Trish get on my nerves just simply speaking. That's how. Hey, just Andrea, welcome to the chat. Shish Trish get on my nerves, just simply speaking, child. And then you got this heat, and both of these motherfuckers up there fussing and arguing. Then this heat got this motherfucking microphone that just it be short circuiting. I can't wait to that motherfucking microphone short circuit and goddamn electrocute the hell out of this motherfucker. Cause that bitch get on my goddamn nerves. Cause I don't think that Shish Trish would have called her a sand monkey if it weren't for her calling her all them black bitches. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, child. And then I go drift back off to sleep, and when I wake up, I hear Joanna, and they arguing. Joanna and this he arguing. Cause I kept on thinking to myself, okay, when shit just gonna drop down and let this dumbass motherfucker have this? Because the argument is the same. It's always shit nerve wracking as fuck. And who wanna sit here and listen to a motherfucker argue over bullshit, over nothing? All the good goddamn time, and there is no decorum. I think if we're gonna call it an argument, then I gotta look and see what that is. If we're gonna call it an argument, it can't be an argument if we can't hear both people speaking. I'm just saying. And you think just because you are the loudest and that you can speak louder than the other person, that makes you win the fight. I can say some of the things that was actually getting through from Shish Trish and even Joanna was actually some very good points that they were making. Very good points. And I have to admit, she was making some good points too. But it's just the whole aggravation of that mic and all that. And I'm like, bitch. That motherfucking microphone need to short circuit and goddamn electrocute the fuck out of you because you getting on my goddamn nerves. So eventually I was like, no, I can't do it. I'm not going to bed with no headache. So I go and I look for some other shit that might interest me, like maybe a true crime story or somebody doing some fucking arts and crafts, and just so I could go to sleep on a peaceful manner. Now y'all might say true crime. Yeah, cause true crime. Shit. I wanna hear. I be trying to protect myself from the evils of the world. Shit. I got to see what not to do and how not to get caught up with no damn serial killer. So then I wake up. Like I said, I woke up this morning. I seen Ronnie Q did a live this morning. I went back over to Ronnie Q's channel and Sassy hit the panel. Now, Sassy made some great points. I don't know exactly what's going on with Chat Rep, but Chat Rep, she invited you out to dinner once she comes to Chicago. And she said that no, I'm not taking Chat Rep shopping for no goddamn bra. I don't want to see Chat Rep titties. I said I will take her out to dinner. I'll be there sometime around in August, and by then she should have went on maybe Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Things, or something like that, and found her a cute outfit. Y'all help y'all. You get with your audience. Tell your audience, I saw this outfit. Let me show you. I picked out three things I think that will, be complimentary to my body. And maybe perhaps you all can help me get these things. I am thinking about maybe going back to some, individual or box braids. And perhaps we can get something going so that I can goddamn earn this money, and we can do like follow Chat Rep as she prepares for her outing with Sassy. It could be for the love, like they were trying to do for the love of Chat Rep. So then it's not as though they're going on no date or anything, but get her prepared. Let us see the inner beauty of Chat Rep. Now will I be over there? Hey, Bridget. Hey, Bridget. Hey, babes. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Hey, G Butterfly. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Now, will I be over there donate to the channel? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I'll be over there donate to the Fashion Nova or help her get no um box braids and get ready for this. But it would be very nice to see Chat Rep all fixed up and cute. not in a moo with her breasts hanging down to her damn stomach. And it would be nice just to see the outcome when it comes to the whole chat rep and Sassy moment. Sassy did also talk about the situation when it comes between um her and D Miss O. She mentioned that D Miss O is a second thought. She said a lot of times people will send her links where D Miss O is going in on her, but she really is not interested unless she wants to be petty and go along with the get along. She said it really, really makes her very happy when she see how well D Miss O cusses her out and all the vitriol behind the cuss out and all the energy that she uses when she cusses her out. She said it really makes her feel really good to see that she could get up under somebody's skin in that particular manner. And I was like, ooh, you so petty. You so petty. And she even brought up the fact that Langston called her last night and told her about how she was up on um Uppity's channel, and she was talking about um how she was talking about Sassy up on Uppity's channel or whatever. And I must admit, I agreed with Sassy when Sassy said, how can you be angry with people because they shared my video out to the masses? Because I haven't been doing videos in months. People was kind of happy to see me and wanted my perspective on what's been going on in the beefing sector, so of course people are going to share me out. But why are you so angry and upset? And when people were saying the reason why Demons O was upset is because they shared our sexy video, I was like, man, y'all lying to me. That cannot be the reason. I done see your videos be shared out on a couple of people's walls. Why are you so upset? And then I had to think about the fact that I do recall or remember whenever Langston had dropped down in your chat, you were super excited. D Miss, oh, I heard that now you got well, you don't have King Romanus anymore as your husband. But I could see how you was, putting on flirting with Triple. Now I heard you over there with the binary code guy, and that's your dude. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? What in the hell is going on? And then I done seen you kind of flirt with Langston a little bit. And we all know that Langston and Sassy actually did have a relationship when it comes to these relationships online. We have seen that. We know that. We know that for a fact. Am I saying Langston couldn't go around and find somebody else within the B sector and want to date them? He can. But the one thing that that person has to understand is, as a person who has invested time, energy, and in resources into Sassy's channel, like her theme song when she comes live and things of that nature, you have to understand that it's not just a cut off. If that person has been in a relationship with him and they have not ended the relationship on tumultuous terms, then unfortunately, the person whoever he dates in the future has to definitely understand and realize there may be some communication between himself and Sassy. I am just saying. But no, y'all, I want y'all to go and look at I want y'all to go look at Ronnie Q's live today. She had Sassy up on the panel. I want y'all to go and look at, um, Peace Alive. She had D Miss O up on the panel. I did hear that Tia went live today, and I think the name of her video is On Your Mama. I mean, Mother. She got On Your Mother. And let me tell y'all about me when it comes to Tia. So Tia, when Tia came out with that first video, and she was going in, the one that I was speaking about yesterday, and she was going in and she was doing all that good cussing and showing her whole black ass over there. That was quite entertaining to me. But then, the one, the two, the three, the four, all that video, content after that, it was like same old, same old. I can't do it. So I was going to actually I started looking at the video that she had did this morning, but basically it was the same thing from yesterday morning. If we're going to talk about something, let's talk about something. Another thing too, yesterday, Faith Yaya and Lady Nika, they was hitting the panel. They was airing out their grievances when it came to Teal and the things that Teal was saying. And basically, I must agree when it comes to virtual smells. And then shout out to Miss Cruiser over there. Miss Cruiser said one thing y'all gonna have to stop doing is talking about these virtual smells, because I ain't never been. I could say that a person looks stink, but I can't keep on harping on the way that I feel like a person look based on smell based on the way that they look. Sometimes I do feel like people are grabbing things from their own personal lives and using it against other people as a read. Because you can't read nobody better than you can read your motherfucking self. And I seen that with my own eyes yesterday when she was like, who the fuck asked for cash apps for a smoothie? But you want your people to buy you a honey baked ham. I'm just Let me tell y'all something. Please cash out the dog. Me, Just Lovely. Please cash out Just Lovely at $ Just Lovely 414. I am working on this project that I can bring some different type of content to my channel. As you can see, I have been dibbling and dabbling with those damn AI dolls, and baby, I've been having a wonderful time. Basically, with AI, the only thing you have to do is have a descriptive imagination, and basically, you got to know how to put your wording in, and you have to describe it to a T to get exactly what you envision in your mind. And when today I said, I want me a girl with blonde braids, wearing a neon pink crop top with some white shorts with neon pink stripe down the side and on the hem of those short shorts. I want her to have on some crew socks with neon pink stripes, white skates with, I said neon pink pom pom. They left my damn pom pom off my goddamn skate. And then for one, I just said, let me see how she gonna turn out. That's the one that you see there. I also then said, okay, okay, okay. So then I said, okay, well, can we get her skating in a skating rink with disco lights, disco balls and neon lights, blurred background. And when I tell y'all, it was exactly what I wanted. So I think that for the future content, I will be utilizing AI and mainly my dolls that I like to create. I will explain more to you all. Now, a lot of times people come and they say, well, can you make this, can you make me look like this? Unfortunately, I'm not that imaginative when it comes to describing other people. However, I can do the basics. I can say I want her to have some honey blonde hair with long lashes, full face of makeup, beat, highlight, contour. I want her to have long nails. I want her. I could do that, but I can tell you right now, I can't make one look like you. I can't because that I just got into it. I do know there are some type of classes that I want to take, and they're telling me that it is possible, but I'm gonna stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. I'm gonna stick to that. But anything else, I've been working on for my girl G Butterfly. I've been trying to see what I think that her soaps remind me of and get imaginative into that and hopefully work on her a logo. I have been thinking of that. I probably get started on that one day this week because that's just who I am. It's just whatever comes to my mind is what I like to work on. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I go back to work tomorrow, so I probably will not see you all until next week. I thank you all for watching. And like I said, if you would like to donate, look, you're welcome, babe. I don't want no smoothie, but if you want to donate a cup of coffee, you can at $ just lovely 414. And I am out of this. I was gonna drop my link, but I don't know if Jay Dunn's still here because I also want to talk about Jay Dunn's live yesterday too. And I felt like BB Nice actually was with the same thoughts that I have. I have those same thoughts. Although I do watch some of the people that I feel like actually, just make Jay Dunn. Oh, you here? Hold on, let me throw down this link. I watch a lot of the places where Jadon has been either paid down into June or Jadon has been um kicked off the panel because she got her little doxing down ways. I understood Jadon when Jadon said that it's easy for her to actually, get up on the panel with somebody else. Oh yeah, y'all. As y'all can see, my moderator put in the chat. She have a 25% coupon. Let me let Jadon know.
Why
Okay,
you gotta
give
say it
me a
like
moment.
that?
No, let me just finish my
I'm just
advertisement.
messing with you. I'm messing with you.
So my moderator, G Butterfly, she makes the most delectable soaps. And there's the link. I was gonna tell you all that once this video has ended, I will be utilizing my description box. I noticed that a lot of content creators do not utilize their description boxes and their comment section to pin or leave things, but I will be leaving this website in my description box below this video. And she's also offering a 25% off coupon that is available on her website. Use G Butterfly B Day at checkout. And I'm not lying, y'all. Y'all think I be bullshitting, but when I tell y'all that soap don't leave no sticky film, it smells heavenly. And right now, if y'all want to go over there and send me a bar, if y'all pick out some, get that banana one from me. I might buy it tomorrow though. But yes, hi Jay Dunn, how are you?
Hi, how are ya?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Jay Dunn, last night I was over in a live and it was Are You the Asshole? And basically, it was put out as you could see things this way or you could see things that way. And I could
Hmm.
see both sides of the coin. as if I could say, "Oh yeah, baby, they was the asshole when it came to fucking with my baby sister J Dunn," and
Hold up,
then
wait a second. The live was about am I the asshole? And I missed it.
no, but the thing is, they do. Are you the asshole? Well, am I the asshole? And I don't know. When I got in, it was just so happened to talk about. It was they was on you, so they could have very
Okay.
well read one of their letters that they normally get.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
I just stayed where
Okay.
I was when I entered the live.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hmm.
I did see where they were saying yes, I could see where they being an asshole towards J Dunn, but then you could see J Dunn not getting her way and throwing a temper tantrum, and then she wanted dogs.
Mm-mm. No. As long as James was up there doxing me, now one of them bitches had a word to say about it.
And that's what made me upset. I can't lie.
Right. So no. I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
And I can see your point of view. I truly can, Jadon, because I don't think it was ever mentioned for him not to do it or him. But I think,
They didn't tell him nothing. They didn't drop him down. He didn't get any type of correction. And now people want to be in an uproar. Now. Oh, really?
yeah,
Please.
because
Kiss my ass.
Faith wasn't there. But at the same time, while she was away, he was Jasmine, Jasmine, Jasmine.
He was. Jasmine and little girl this and Nika was right up there. And she ain't do nothing. But that goes to show that they are intimidated by him. He could do whatever the fuck he want to do. Let's call a spade a spade.
I don't like him. He a spade. He a nasty motherfucker. I can say that.
Yeah, and that's my thing. I just for me, I don't know how long they expect me to take some of the bullshit that they dish out before I defend myself. And the fact is, Fates did threaten me. Not once, but several times yesterday.
So let me ask you this: once this whole June 1st thing come around, will you be hitting panels at all?
I'm not sure. That's really tentative because I really did. I received what BB told me. And don't get me wrong, me and BB don't have personal conversations like that before. We just had not actually spoken about this particular situation because it just happened so suddenly. So I really don't know. If the dirty church shoes lady is going to be able to be vindictive like she is,
Wait a minute.
then
Yeah, wait. Oh,
what?
you started this.
Mm-mm.
You remind people that we could pay people down with woo.
But Wu is not B sector, and Wu was following me around saying that I tried to come on to her in the back of Lemon's Live, and that's not true.
But it happened on a beef sector panel, so it gave people the idea. Okay, well, I got her. Wait till she hit Pizarro link. Wait till she hit this link. I'm gonna pay her
People,
down.
people can get the idea of whatever they want, but Wu is still a visitor over here. That's the part that I don't get. Because in one breath, people can do commentary and do lives about the Umar boys and what they got going on. They still ain't B sector people.
Well, I mean, I haven't ever been to their channels. They been talking about this video that what his name Shakim. They've been talking about this video he did with like a Cardi B song. I still haven't seen that. A lot of times I be interested and forget all about it. See, you gotta know where
Well,
you
they
gonna
not
put your
they
energy.
not really that interesting. The reason why I point that out is because you say it could give people the idea. I don't give a fuck what idea somebody got. I'm talking about what is factual. And
I
the
get
factual
that.
thing is that I put money in a B sector person's pocket to knock this Mo 3 sector bitch off of here because she run around lying on me. I ain't ran around and lied on dirty church shoes at all. I don't even discuss the bitch.
But you have I'm not gonna say you discuss her, but you're very well known because you do hit panels. And if she feel like, oh, I can't stand when Jadon get up on that goddamn panel and this or whatever, however that went. I don't know how it went. But it's been quite a few people that I would probably, if I was so interested, I would probably pay a lot of beef sector people down.
Oh, well, no, and that's the thing. I'm not upset that she paid me down. The problem is her following me around, but then also it really made me think about my $850 that I had to dispute with my bank to get back last year. It was that same bitch that did that. I'm tired of this hoe. And that's the thing. Y'all keep forgetting. This ain't the first time this hoe done tried to mess with me.
But Jadon, she overbid you.
She didn't know. My memo said what it said.
What did it say?
It said for Nest to be gone until April 1st. And the reason why I paid that is because Nest kept speaking about my court case that had just finished. Just finished. The one from last year had just finished. And Nest kept always bringing it up anytime I was on the panel with her. So that's why I paid that amount of money to have her to be gone because I didn't want her to mess up anything with me after court or for her to even trigger or entice me to even have a response that could have been bad for me. Which is a legitimate reason, a legitimate concern, especially look at what all they did all last year. So that's why I even paid Nest down that time. And that lady, when I put in my memo was for Nest
Wait,
to be
can you hear
gone.
me?
Oh no, I couldn't hear you. Now I
Okay,
can.
hold on. Okay, that's me. No, I had got a phone call, so I had to leave and come back.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's what my memo said for Nest to be gone, and I think it was until April 1st. It was either April 1st or May 1st of last year because Nest kept trying to bring up stuff about my previous case to provoke me to speak about it.
So can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
So the other day, if I'm not mistaken, they had dropped you down off Brianna. I don't know the amount, but she said in order for somebody to bring her back, this is the amount that you have to pay. So if somebody would have been willing to say pay I think she said $400, if somebody would have been willing to pay the $400 to
No,
allow
she
you to
got
come.
paid over $400.
So
So
if
somebody
somebody
would have
would have
had to
been will
double it according to
right.
what they saying, which would have been somebody giving her 800. But again, if you're not going to go by what the person paid you for, then it should be that. And that's why when Brianna got paid to drop me, I left. Because I wasn't gonna sit up there expecting anybody to pay $800 to get me back. No, I left.
So if somebody would have paid her the $800, that meant they would have had to refund the other person.
That I feel like that would have been the fair thing to do, even if it was dirty church shoes, because I can't stand her. But the problem is when she paid me off of Pizarro's, myself and Brianna said that she was gonna do a live for me and Lady Nika to finish the conversation. Because remember, Lady Nika got pissed off, yelled because Dwayne was up there and yelled and
Look at
hurried
her.
up and got off. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So Lady Nika did that storm off. So when Pizarro ended her live, Brianna went live, and I assumed it was for me to come to resume the conversation with Lady Nika. And at that particular point, Lady Nika wasn't yelling no more. She had not left. And so I came. But the crazy thing is, I honestly got busy that day, so I came to the live late. And I must have got there like maybe after she had already been live for about an hour and a half or 2 hours, and I clicked the link, expecting to resume the conversation, which is what was supposed to have happened. And within 45 seconds, that lady had paid me off again. So fuck her.
You see that on the chat.
Oh, let me see. Oh, I
That just
see it, but
goes
what you
to show you that a lot of the things that people be talking about, that's just like my argument earlier today. I don't get the numbers in my chat is because it's a lot of people that I don't know or have any dealings with. And I that didn't shock me for G Butterfly to say, who the hell is Dirty Church?
but you know, but this the crazy part, just lovely, because Dirty Church Shoes, she is a subscriber who is really in good, I guess, with Nika Fakes, Brianna, ODS, and them. And she do a lot of this paying and stuff like that to drop people. But it's another reason why personally I can't stand her. Let me go on mute real quick. Let me go on mute real quick.
Go ahead. So basically, the reason why I don't have the conversation is because I wanted to know her point of view when it came to the $800, simply because she mentioned it on her video the other day. Now this happened last year. Last year she paid $800. Well, she paid $800 to get Nest down off of Pizarro's link until April 1st. I didn't even really know the parameters around that. But then come to find out, the Dirty Church Shoes lady evidently either matched. I don't know what Pizarro's if you want to bring her back, this how much you have to pay to bring her back. So I can't say whether or not it was double, if it was match, or if you had to just pay $100 or $25 more, or just beat the rate that Jadon paid in order to bring her back. So I don't know. And who knows? That's the
But
thing.
I know what I put
He
in
said
my
that name
memo.
hilarious. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute.
But don't read that.
Oh, okay. Mm.
So that's why I feel like it's some bullshit.
And I'm glad you mentioned that person too, because I had been thinking about them myself. But I'm glad speak to them too.
Yeah.
Now, so
But I
basically,
was saying, but in my memo, I was on the panel when I sent it, and I said, Pizarro, I'm not gonna press send unless you're gonna be able to do what I'm asking of you. And she said yes, she was going to be able to do it. That was the end of the conversation. Fuck what somebody else paid to do. Cause
so
at the end
that's
of the day, I wasn't.
I'm gonna put a poll
Mhm.
on my wall because I don't know how to do it. I ain't got no second device right here, but I'm gonna put a poll on my wall, and it's gonna say, if somebody pays $500 to get someone down, do they? And then somebody come behind them and pay $1,000 to bring that person back. Should the content creator refund the $500 or no? And I'm gonna put that poll up to see what everybody say.
Well,
Honey,
but I mean, that poll is really not necessary because they paid Chat Rep $25 for the cooking competition, and then got mad because somebody else sponsored her and she wanted her $25 back. We wasn't putting no poll up then, and
I'm
that was
just
just
my poll.
$25.
I don't know. Well, the only thing I know about that situation is that Queen went over there and paid her $50 to give Faith back her 25.
Right, and we ain't do no poll or nothing. Faith felt like she was deserving of her money back because she didn't get what she paid for. That's the
But
same thing
I
for me,
just want
except
to
it
know
wasn't twenty
what
five
people
dollars.
think. I want to know what people think because I mean that's a large scale of money, yes, but it could even be if it was a small scale of money, then people probably wouldn't even think about like that $25, for instance. Now that's a small scale of money, right? Yes, Faith wanted her money back because she got sponsored by somebody else, but then some people might say, "Oh well, I just sent the money anyway, so that you can still use it or whatever." And then now we have this whole thing going around saying that, "Oh, I don't give a fuck what y'all say, but Chat Rap is a scammer. Motherfuckers done goddamn sent her money to buy currency, and she still got goddamn sheets up to her windows." So everybody could take anything from a different point of or perspective. That's my whole
Mm-hmm.
thing. I just want to know what people think. Do the first person who sent the money in need to be paid back, or do the second person they still get what they wanted? But that's my whole thing. I just want to know what people think. And you may be surprised, Jadon, but some people probably think that no, the first person they put they self on a limb and they put their money out there for that, and then somebody came and overpaid them. That's like bid, like I bid on something, and I put my money in on it, but then somebody else come along and they bid on it and they put their money. Okay, I can see your point of view, because if I was at an auction and I bid on it and I put up for $800, and then somebody come behind me and they put $1,000, then more than likely, okay, I ain't never have to get my money because they already outbidded me.
Correct. Thank you. And that's the point that I'm making. But people make an excuse for that. And it's just case in point, like with you and the stuff that you do. What's one of the things that you know how to do your crafty stuff that you might sell?
I do planner dolls.
What
I
so let's say that you did a planner and I said, "Oh, I like this planner. I'm gonna give you $50 for the planner." And then G Butterfly, I done sent you the $50 for the planner. And then G Butterfly say, "No, I like it better. I'll send you 200." And you keep my $50 plus take the $200 that G Butterfly gave and give her the planner that I had already paid $50 for.
Nah, I ain't finna do that. I'm just gonna make yours.
Right, but no, I'm using that as an example. I mean, what I'm saying is not far
Let
fetched.
me
I
give you
don't
an
understand.
example. Let me give you an example. I used to make um jean jackets, right? And I put
Mhm.
patches, rhinestones. I rhinestone your name out and put that on the back. And I might put like a big old patch in the back and patches down the front, side, sleeves, rhinestones, chains, rips, all kind of shit, right? Those jackets used to be $250, right? Somebody had came to me and they were like, "I want you to make me a jacket and I want this, and this." I said, "Okay, so can you please send me a deposit of half of the money?" And they were like, "Yes." So basically, I went ahead, made the jacket, and then when it came time for me to deliver the jacket, they wanted to pay me in food stamps. And I was like, "No, I need my money. I don't want no damn food stamps for this all my hard work. I need my money because I have to put back into my supplies in order to make the jackets. That's why I don't even make these jackets no more." And then she was like, I could give you my food stamp card and you can go to the grocery store and buy the stuff and you could buy whatever you want or whatever. I just don't have the money right now." And so she was like, "Well, then since you don't want to give my jacket, then I need my deposit." And I was like, "Nah, I just keep the deposit and the jacket until you can pay off your balance, and then we could deliver the jacket and I could collect the balance." And she went and told everybody on Facebook I scammed her. I did this, I did that. And then I also went behind her and said I wasn't taking food stamps. And hell no, that wasn't going down work. I told her I wasn't gonna give her her deposit back until she paid off the balance. And if she
Mhm.
didn't pay off the balance, I was gonna keep the jacket and the damn deposit because that's what a deposit is for. And believe it or not, I thought that a lot of people was gonna say, "Yeah, you scam her because you not getting her her jacket and you gonna keep the deposit, at least give back the deposit." I'm thinking that's what people are saying. But people was like, no, because I read in your contract it was a non-refundable deposit, and you said, and she didn't want to give you the balance, and so you keeping the jacket and the non-refundable deposit. So no, this young lady is not scamming you.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it could. I mean, a lot of. That's why I say when it comes to things like me and the things that I do, yes, you gotta always have a contract out there because you don't want people to be able to go off your terms and conditions. I'm not finna sit up here and do all this work and spend all my time exhausting my energy and finding and sourcing out supplies so that I can give you the perfect thing that I think that you want, and I think that's perfect. It wasn't even a matter of her saying that, no, no, that ain't even my style. I don't even like that. But you already knew the
Mm-hmm.
style because basically you order. Usually them jackets will have pearls, them jackets will have rhinestones, they will have chains. If you got rhinestones, that's an additional $10. If you decided you wanted chains, that's an additional this. If you decided you wanted pearls, that's an additional this. How many patches you gonna get? So it was already a breakdown on the jacket. Then plus I got to go out and buy the jacket, your size, your measurements. So then
Mm-hmm.
basically I done sourced out all this stuff. I put in the time and did the work. It wasn't a matter of whether or not she liked the jacket. It was just a matter of whether or not she had the money to finish paying off the jacket. And my deposits were non-refundable. So I don't know. Now these games that we play on the beef sector with this paying people down off panels and stuff like that, that's a narrow road because we ain't got no contracts going on. And plus, I don't know if the person actually sent double the money or whatever your terms and conditions are.
But see, that's the thing. It is a narrow. I admit you, it is a narrow tightrope to walk. But there is a memo field in the Cash App that showed as my written contract.
Okay.
When you put something up in the memo of the Cash App, that's your written contract. As soon as that person clicks accept, they are accepting the terms and conditions of what you put. And that's why my bank gave me my money back. You see what I'm saying?
I do. I really do.
Hmm? Yeah, that memo field is there for a reason. People pay rent, people pay mortgage, people pay all types of stuff through their Cash App sometimes. That's why that memo field is there. It's just the B sector is just so used to Cash App like it's nothing to where they don't understand the legality of what is actually listed in there. That's why anytime you send a Cash App, you should put something. And that way,
Right.
when the person clicks accept, they are accepting the money with what you put right there.
Well, you that I mean that's true. I can see that. Um, I just feel like, a lot of times we play with our money and this is my thing. A lot of people play with their money, and as soon as somebody do something that they feel like is out of character or is unwarranted, then that's when the money situation comes up. I see a lot of people being deemed as scammers, but I can't put that on a person because I'm not in the position where I can actually, say, here's my money. Now, I remember when we first came out with the super chat situation, and I ain't gonna even lie to you. Every time Sean Bradley went live, I was sending a super chat. But guess what? I never want. Now, I fuss and argue with Sean just like the next motherfucker. But I ain't never once brought up in his face, oh yeah, I remember when I was super chatting you and doing that because at the time when I was doing all this and that, it was due to, and it's a lot of content creators I have super chatted. have I might cash out you. I don't cash out people for birthdays and stuff. But basically it's a lot of people that I have did this for, or did this to. And I can't necessarily say that I feel some kind of way because they this and that, when at the time when I sent out that money, I really did feel like that's something that I wanted to do. I can't throw something in somebody's face that I wanted to actually do for them. And when I'm in a fit of rage, and believe me, it's a lot of these motherfuckers that pisses me off all the goddamn time. But that's just not me. That's not me. It's not. So now, girl, we ain't doing all that.
Well, yeah, but that was the situation with that. But I said all that to say, and I'm gonna have to let you go. But I said all that to say that dirty church shoes lady, she been doing this for over a year, like just doing little slick ass shit, and I'm sick of that.
So let me ask you this, and this is my last question. What do that have to do with Yaya and Lady Nika?
Because Lady Nika was in charge of Yaya's panel. That's why they say they co-host.
No,
They got
dirty church shoes.
well, oh, because even when do you know that when Dirty Church Shoes did that about my $800, me and Yaya was in great communication, great standing, and she knew about it and didn't tell me a thing. And that right there, it took me a little while to forgive Yaya for that. Because
Okay,
it's like,
so it's okay. I can see that too, but it's me. This is me. If you gave me some information, and I'm not even necessarily saying that it was a secret that that was who had came behind you when it came to the next situation. I'm not gonna say that, but it's a lot of things that I'm privy to that I don't feel like it's my place to give other people information on. I
and
wouldn't
you don't
expect.
have to.
I
You
know.
don't have to. You asked me this question, I gave you an answer. It would be just like between you and Teddy. If you paying something and I know that Teddy is actually the one that's paying behind you trying to make you pay more of your money, I will say stop paying your money. That's what I would do.
So you saying at the time
Teddy
she
is
knew?
paying it. Yes.
Oh, I thought you were like afterwards she found out.
No, her and Dirty Church Shoes, they are good Judies. And so I was like, well, damn, if you knew the entire time, then why you didn't tell me anything? And that made me side her, side eye her back then. But eventually we got over that hump and I forgave her. But then now here come Dirty Church Shoes again. Because I know that she knew about that happened last year with the $800. Ain't no way that face is not privy to any of this bullshit that this woman is doing, is all I'm saying. But if you were paying money for anything and I knew who was going against you raising up your money, I would tell you.
That's why I
Don't
was
say
kind of
nothing.
confused when I was watching your live replay, because you were saying like you got paid down off of Pizza and Brianna, but then you had went into, I guess, Yaya's first name and stuff like that, and I couldn't make
Because
the
if I could be
correlation.
if I could be on a first name basis on her platform, then she can too, right?
But no, I'm saying I couldn't understand the correlation of about. I knew the situation that happened on her panel, but I just couldn't understand the correlation that happened on two other channels and the Dirty Church Shoes lady.
And we not going to skip over the fact that y'all threatened to take me to court and then beat my ass after court. She said it about 5 or 6 times yesterday. You ain't hear none of that?
Yeah, I thought that was after the fact that you went on your channel and said her name.
Mm-mm. No, I didn't say her name until after she threatened me.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Cause at that point,
Because I had took a
right?
look.
People listen to. and take in what they want to. The woman done threatened to beat my ass on Nika's channel several times and then her channel. I'm not playing with people threatening me on here because they the first ones that run to the cops. Don't you think I know better now?
Yeah, you should.
Don't
Really
threaten
good.
me, and then if I return your threat, then you're the first person at the cops. No, you threatened me, so I'm gonna address you by your first name because when I go to the cops, I can't say thanks y'all did it.
Yeah.
People get on here, they threaten to pull up at my house, threaten to come to me, threaten to put me in court so that they could beat my ass after court and all this other foolishness.
Do
No,
you think some of those are veiled threats?
I don't give a fuck what's a veiled threat and what's not because ain't nobody been in court this year except for me.
And trust me,
Don't
I
threaten
definitely
me.
understood the Sharon situation because I don't think that was a dox if they go by Sharon on platform.
And she does. She go by Sharon over there at Fort Shelley.
Yeah, I
So
can see.
yeah, it's like no, no, I'm playing for myself at this particular point, and that's the bottom line. Just lovely, and I don't mean to be hostile in my tone, but I'm stern in my tone because
Yeah.
these people like to threaten me, and then as soon as I say something back to them, then I wind up with warrants and shit. I don't have time. Don't have time at all. Don't say nothing to me and don't give me no threat. I don't give a damn if it's a veiled threat or not.
Well, I get it. I do. I understand. Will we be seeing more lives from J Don?
Potentially, potentially. It really just depends on if I have something to talk about. And right now, I use my platform, but it's only when I have something to talk about. To be honest,
J Don, you always got something to talk about because you always hitting the panel. You could keep us in the know. And I'm
no,
gonna
I
tell you
can't
this
because even
too.
right now, I just told you that I'm gonna have to go because I'm actually
I
about to
know
get
you
back to
have a
work.
job. Before
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna let you
that's
go. I'm gonna let you go. But let me tell you this. I feel like you should utilize your platform because a lot of times when you hit links based on what I can see from the chat, as well as some of the panelists, they're not interested in the topic that you want to talk about. So I think that if you do those topics and things that are sincere and on your mind, on your own channel, if somebody will get the message. Hell, look at the numbers you had in your chat yesterday. It's just five of us here today. And on that note, girl, you can go ahead on and handle your daily business. And I thank you
yeah,
so
and
much.
I was only telling you that because that's why I typically don't do my lives until the weekend, so that way I can have time. Cause I don't like to strike up a live during the weekday and then have to rush off of there if I'm not done saying something. Whereas it's very easy if somebody is already discussing something to click the link,
And
chime in about my opinion, and get on down.
oh yeah, and you could put me on hold and handle your business and come back or whatever. I get it.
Right. And that's one of the things that I don't see what the people up in this sector don't get. But they clearly don't get it because most of them don't do shit. They don't do shit for a living. And so
That's why
that's
my
the
time
reason.
on here is so limited because during my work week, if I go live, it's gonna be around 1 a.m. So yeah.
Yeah, and that was the main thing because like even here with you, I came here with you while I was smoking my cigarette, taking me a cigarette break and talking to you, but I'm about to get back to my day. And not all the time am I able to just press my live to say what I want. Whereas if somebody else is live, I could just click the link, chime into the conversation, and then go about my business. That's all I'm saying. So I don't want you to think that I was being harsh with you up here. I was just being very stern in how I feel about this particular circumstance.
No, I mean I was picking. I just wanted to. I was picking. But do
Oh,
you have any final words? I mean, like, what if you could just tell any and everybody how the fuck you feel and what the hell you got to say? What would that be before you leave?
don't threaten me on the World Wide Web.
Got it. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day, babes, and I want you. I'll see you Saturday. Okay, you keep me on the time while I'm at work.
Okay. All right. Just lovely. Well, I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Sure, you too. Bye.
Bye.
All right, y'all. So we heard from Jay Dunn. I really wanted to know her perspective. Although basically a lot of the things that she was saying was something that I've already heard her say on her own channel. I also was trying to get her to see different points of views from different, the things that I've been seeing people say about some of the behaviors that she displayed on panels and just like I said, when I saw her in the conversation with that BB Nice lady, I could definitely see BB Nice throwing out some of the things that I usually be thinking when it comes to my little baby sister, J Dunn child. I be so worried about her, and it hurts my feelings to see the way that I sometimes feel like J Dunn is being mistreated, but then I be thinking like, is this some single child syndrome shit going on here? Because I was that for a very long time. I was the only girl. I had a brother, and it probably could have been considered some single child syndrome shit because I was the only girl. I was surrounded by a lot of boys. And I did. You gonna see it my way. I was bossy. I wanted you to see it my way. It wasn't any other way. And you gonna pay attention to what the fuck I got to say. And you're not gonna interrupt me when I'm talking. And it is what it is. Baby, back then I used to grow my nails out so long, baby, I would scratch them boys up. Baby, they used to be like, who did that to you? She did. Cause I ain't care. I'ma fuck you up. But I had to prove a point. Like, no, y'all ain't gonna mistreat me. Y'all ain't gonna mishandle me. And I had to prove a point. But now that I speak to my aunts and stuff about it, they say, girl, you were bad as hell. You were very obnoxious because you had to get your point through and clear. I thought it was an Aries thing, child. No, it wasn't. Oh, but I enjoy Jay Dunn. Y'all just don't know. Now, do I shake my head from time to time? I do. Am I upset because Jay Dunn is being kicked off the panels until June the 1st? No, because I just feel like sometimes Jay Dunn hit links where she's actually being tolerated, and I want her to get it in her mind that she need to be where she's celebrated, where people actually can see her point of view and respect that. I'm not saying that the people who you could tell some of the panels were Jay Dunn hit the link, and it ain't even the actual content creators channel, but sometimes even some of the panelists, I know that basically my whole problem was when Bree and Uppity was friends. It used to get under my skin for Jay Dunn to be up on that panel and they calling her Jay Dummy. I hated that shit with all my heart and soul. That was something I couldn't stand. But I had to actually get it in my mind that Jay Dunn is the one going up there. And she know 9 times out of 10, this ball mouth bitch gonna call her fucking Jay Diamond. So how the fuck you mad? And on that note, I got some shit I need to do. I'm gonna do some laundry, and I'm gonna be working on my project that I had told y'all I was gonna be working on. If you like to donate to the channel, you can at dollar sign just lovely 414. I would tell y'all my PayPal, but that is so personal. It is so personal. And oh yeah, I still if you go over on my community wall, my birthday wish list is still up. And I wouldn't mind having some of those facial products. If y'all want to get me something for my birthday, it's still April. I'm not gonna stop talking about these 2 quarters that I'm sitting on until May 1st, that is. And on that note, I want y'all to have a lovely rest of your day. I thank you all for joining me. And please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.